So, when was this posted in our Discord? Oh, not bad. I thought it was only like 3 or 4 days ago. It was a trade proposal from an article. I don't know the exact article, but it was Celtics receive Ben Simmons and deal away Marcus Smart, Aaron Nesmith, Grant Williams, Carson Edwards, a 2023 first, a 25 first, and a 27 first. First of all, Grant's a center. Wow. Back and forth, but he's mostly a center, I'd say. Yeah, that's a horrible trade for Boston. Why would we do that? Why would you want to deal Marcus Smart, and 3 young guys, even though I think Grant's gone because of Al Horford coming into Boston, and 3 first-rounders for a dude who doesn't shoot, is around Smart's defense level, but is more of a one-dimensional player than Smart is. Because he doesn't shoot. Yes, he's somewhat. He can make some plays here and there in the passing game, and he can play defense, but he doesn't play offense. He doesn't shoot. And not only that, you deal Nesmith, who, if you can develop him enough, could be a potential starter, even in the short term, if he develops right. Grant Williams, I think he's on the way out, and Carson Edwards hasn't seen much of a role in this offense. He's probably more of a depth piece that if they can get some development out of him and get some production, they can. If they can't, no big deal. And then the 3 first-rounders in 23, 25, 27. Why? No, but I don't think anybody's going to want to give 3 firsts for Ben Simmons. I don't. Not unless the team values him a lot. No, I can't do that. And then someone later said, it's bad for both teams. Why? And they said, I'm not going to say who it is, and I'm paraphrasing. Young guys and draft picks aren't useful for the Sixers unless they flip all of them to acquire another player. Smart is a good defender, but worse than Simmons, and while he's willing to shoot, he's quite inefficient. Alright, let me check on the inefficient part, because I'm not 100% sure on that. So, Mark... I'm not sure where he's talking about offense. Now, he just came off, what is that, his second best season shooting from the field, and one of his better seasons from 3. But you're telling me he's inefficient from shooting range? Or from shooting the ball? His points per game, he just had his highest points per game this year. But he's inefficient on the offensive side. And he just had one of his better years in terms of sinking the ball. But you're telling me he's inefficient? No, he's not inefficient on the offensive side. And it's better than what Ben can do. It's way better than what Ben can do. Ben doesn't even take shots from beyond the arc, really. You see him hesitate a lot when he takes his shots. Or attempts to take a shot, or looks like he could. It's a mental battle as much as a physical battle, and he's losing the mental battle, which leads to him losing the physical battle. Smart doesn't do that. But back to this. They're useless to the Sixers unless they flip. Right now. Unless they flip them. The picks can bring players in later years. Although that also could be trade pieces. I can see where yes and no with the usefulness of the picks. But Nesmith has potential. Grant Williams, okay, he's a decent player. He can be he's a bench player. He's not someone that's going to be super high in your rotation. Carson Edwards, he's the same way. He's not someone who's going to be high in your rotation. He's someone you really have to develop. But he's still a young guy. Even though the Sixers are kind of young in some spots, they're kind of not. And they could try to flip them for other young guys that just need development from their raw talent. And they have some guys to fill in spots where they need. But anyways, I kind of wanted to just talk about that and get a Celtics video out. I kind of wanted to get something out. I haven't gotten any content out in a while. But hey, glad to get something done. Anyways, this has been for myself. I will see you hopefully this week with some news. If not, this weekend. Can't wait. We're going to have all 3 podcasts. I get to talk about the NIL, some Boston Celtics news, and some Eagles news. But anyways, I will see you probably just later in the week during the podcast. Peace.